another strikeout. That's 16. And this is hit high and deep, left field, down the line. Home run. A walk-off 2-run homer. Back up the middle, 1 run is in. Another runner is rounding third and heading for home, and he will score. And there's another drive. Is it a 3-home run day for Kanga? Yes, it is. Is this going to go? Unbelievable. I'm a Woman can do it all. Hear her roar. Game number 2 of the season. Peaks going on the road to face the Undead. Peaks with a 1-0 record. Undead losing their opening day game. On the mound for the Peaks will be I'm a Woman. And going for the Undead will be Babs Franks. And we're off. Trindle, Dingus, Puffy, Fatfuck, Pootstink, Riprock, Pass Me, Downvotin' Woman will go for the Peaks. For the Undead, Bale, Fisher, Reynolds, Yellington, Wilson, Cortez, Hugecock, Palmer, and Franks. Peaks will bat first. Gerp Trindle will face Franks first. He's got a 600 average right now, but we are very early into the season. He does have a run batted in. And he sends this one to the right side. Cortez with a diving stop, recovers, makes the throw to first. And that'll be 1 away. Here's Spike Dingus. His first at bat this season is a gapper into right center field. This will be extra bases for Dingus as he's into second, well ahead of the throw. A 1-out single in the first for Dingus. Arlo Puffy will step in. Taking ball 1 just a little low there. And that is weird. They've got the runner hung up between second and third. Oh, no. Ah, shit. Base running is so confusing sometimes, I swear. Well, they'll just chase him back to first and let him have his single. So after all that weirdness, it's 2 outs and a runner at first as Fatfuck steps in. And a very strange curveball that never really broke. 1-1 as that one is across. Back up the middle. Franks can't handle it, and she just stands there while Fatfuck runs down to first and beats out the throw. 2 runners aboard now with 2 out for Pootstink. And he swings at a very high pitch for some reason. It's 0-1. That ball misses away. 1-1 the count on Pootstink. And this is pulled foul into the seats. It's 1-2. Just sort of protecting the zone there. Another 1-2 pitch coming. That is well off the plate. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out to end the inning. Stranding 2 runners on base. After a half inning, we're scoreless. The Undead yet to come to the plate, and here they come. Gene Bale shambles out of the Undead dugout, murmuring something about brains, and takes the first pitch from Woman for a strike. The 0-1 swung on and missed. 0-2. And that is a line drive to center. Trindle dives for no good reason, and it's going to result in a triple as that ball gets past him and bounces out to the fence in right center. So the leadoff runner is at third. And that's a high fly ball. If it stays in the park, it'll be deep enough to score the run. Puffy makes the catch, and the run will tag and score. And the Undead are on the board first here in the bottom of the first inning. 1 away in the inning for Wally Reynolds. He takes a slider for strike 1 there. The 0-1 hit right back to the mound. Woman handles it and makes the out at first. 2 down now as Yauman Yellington stands in and takes the first pitch just up out of the zone. It's 1-0. Curveball misses there. 2-0. Good slider, catches the plate. The 2-1 pitch is over for a strike. 2-2 now on Yellington. Fouls that one back over the backstop. Another 2-2 coming his way. And that's hitting the air to left center field. Trindle on the run, says he has it. And he ain't telling no lies. That'll end the inning. We head to the top of the second now. Peaks trailing by a run and coming to the plate. Dash Riprock to lead it off. For the Mountain Boys. And he takes the first two pitches, 1-1. A little late on the swing, fouls it off. It's 1-2. Weekly hit back to the mound. Franks has it, throws it to first, and that'll be out number 1. And here's Tina Passme at the plate. First pitch from Franks inside for ball 1. Same place, 2-0. Fouls that one away. 2-1 the count now on the left fielder. And that is pulled down the first base line. Not very hard. Bale has it. Steps on the bag. 2 down for Cindy Downvote. And Downvote takes the first pitch high for ball 1. And that's a well-hit ball to center field, to the track, to the wall, over the fence, and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. A home run for Downvote. 418 feet, that's her first of the year. And it ties the game at 1. That'll bring up I'm a Woman, who is no slouch at the plate. She had a couple of home runs last year and a bunch of RBIs. She's down 0-2 in the count here. And she lets that one go by high for ball 1. And there it is, right back up the middle, a base hit for I'm a Woman. In her first at bat of the season, she is at first with 2 outs as center fielder Gerp Trindle stands in. Trindle through the first 2 games of the season is getting on a hit about half the time. Or exactly half the time. Fly ball center field, that'll end the inning. But the Peaks get a run back and they tie it up. It's 1-1 as we head to the bottom of the second. Jeff Wilson gonna lead it off for the Undead. As Woman winds and delivers the 0-0, it's over for strike 1. The 0-1. Strike 2. Line drive, center field. Trindle has it. That is out number 1. That ball was hit a mile, but Trindle was there. The pitch to Cortez, who bats here for the first time. 0-2. Line drive hit right at Fatfuck, who just puts up his glove and marks it out in the scorebook. Here's former Peak Carl Hugecock. He bats with 2 outs here. He takes a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Off his hands, up the first base line, Pootstink will glove and step on the bag. And that ends the second inning. We go to the third now. Tied at 1. Peaks coming to the plate. Dingus will lead it off. He doubled in his first at bat of the season and of the game. That's bouncing off the plate, ball 1. And that is going to be over the head of a leaping second baseman. That'll be a single for Dingus. A dingle, if you will. Here's Arlo Puffy with a runner at first, nobody out. He will take strike 1 over the outside corner. Should have swung at that one. The 0-2 struck him out. A swing and a miss, and that'll bring Fat Fuck to the plate. 1 for 1 today. And that's a hard bouncing ball to second. And that'll result in an inning-ending double play, which is still the hardest thing to get to come out of my mouth correctly. Inning-ending. I think it's because it's so nasal. It's so up in... Anyway, you don't want to hear about that. We head to the bottom of the third, tied at 1. The Undead shamble to the plate. Dominic Palmer is going to lead it off. Hitless so far this season. The same can't be said for his off season, as he had a number 5 Billboard hit in his burgeoning lounge jazz career. Number 5 on the Billboard lounge jazz charts. It's pretty impressive, actually. I didn't even know that existed, but there it is. Babs Franks at the plate. Falls behind 0-2. She will take the 0-2 pitch for a ball. It's 1-2. And there's a strikeout for a woman. Her first of the day and first of the year. And there are 2 down in the inning. Sorry, that was her second of the day and the year. Ground ball, Dingus has it all the way across the diamond. And that will end the inning. To the top of the 4th we go. It'll be Poot Stink, Rip Rock, and Pass Me batting for the Peaks. Poot Stink steps in and takes the first ball high and away from Franks. That is low. It's 2-0. Bars. Fouled away. 2-1 the count. And it's 3-1 now. Poot Stink had a green light, but he'll take his base instead. And that'll bring up Dash Riprock, the shortstop. And he sends this one a mile high into the air. Fisher is there and makes the catch. And that's 1 away here in the top of the 4th. Tina Pass Me steps in and sends a ball on a line to center field. Fisher on the run makes the catch. That'll be 2 down as Cindy Downvote steps in. She had the home run that accounts for all the Peak scoring today in her last at bat. And she's got a single here as that gets back up the middle. That'll put runners at first and second base as I'm a Woman steps in. She's had a single already today. And she grounds this one to Wilson, who throws over to Bale and ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Tied at 1. Undead coming to bat. Shelly Fisher will lead it off and take a slider for ball 1. The 1-0 is a strike. It's 1-1. Just a bit tight. The 2-1 is high. It's 3-1. They got to come to her a little bit. And that's a ground ball up the right side. Fair. Poot Stink with a great stop. Throws to Woman coming to cover. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Wally Reynolds. And that's through the right side of the infield for a base hit. Yaman Yellington at the plate. 1 away, a runner at first. And he pulls this one foul into his own dugout. The 0-1 is foul the other way. Here's the 0-2 from Woman. Ooh, she wanted that one. The 1-2 is lined right at Dingus, who makes the play at third. 2 down as Jeff Wilson steps in. Still hitless this season. He takes strike 1 right on the inside corner from Woman there. And that was a pretty good slider. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Woman to end the inning. Through 4, it's 1-1. Top of the fifth. Here's Gerp Trindle. Fouls the first pitch away. It's 0-1 on Trindle. Low ball 1. Back up the middle with a base hit into center field. And Trindle is aboard with nobody out. Spike Dingus will step in. And send one into the gap. Will it get down? Yes, it will. The runners kind of had to hold up and make sure it was going to drop, so they will stay at first and second. But that's where they are for Puffy with nobody out in the inning. He takes strike 1. Inside, 1-1 the count. That catches the inside corner. It's 1-2. That one bounces up there, 2-2. And that's back up the middle for a base hit. Not quite deep enough to score the run as Fisher is up and throwing quickly. Bases loaded, nobody out as Fat Fuck steps in. He will take ball 1 up around his hat brim. Line drive right at Wilson. The bases stay loaded, but there's one away now as Jimmy Pootstink steps into the batter's box. 0-1 as that was a little high for his taste. 1-1 now. And that one misses. 2-1. Way upstairs. 3-1. Pootstink taking all the way. And they walked in a run. The Peaks take the lead on a bases loaded walk. It's 2-1 in favor of the Peaks. Bases loaded, 1 run in, 1 person out. And Riprock fouls that down the left side for strike 1. The 0-1 misses. It's 1-1. Well hit ball, right center field, high in the air. Is it? It is a grand slam for Dash Riprock, the shortstop. And he just broke this game wide open. 423 feet to right center field. That's his first of the year. And it's 6-1 Peaks. And that'll do it for Franks. After giving up the grand slam, she will take the walk of shame back to the clubhouse. Kerwin Peichel will come in to take it from here. He will face Pass Me, who takes ball 1 inside and pops the second pitch straight up into the air. Peichel is there to make the catch, and that's out number 2. Cindy Downvote is 2 for 2 today with a home run and a single. And she pops this one up. This is going out to center field, but not very deep. And Fisher makes the catch. But the damage is done. The Peaks score 5 in the 5th, and they lead by that many, 6-1, as the Undead come up. I'm a Woman back on the mound. 3 strikeouts today. One pitch, 1 base runner for the Undead. And that will bring Hugecock back to the plate. Runner at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The 0-1 is over for a strike. It's 0-2. And that's hit on the ground. Dingus charging. It's going to be a tough play. Luckily, Hugecock doesn't move that well for obvious reasons. And it's Dominic Palmer at the plate now. Runner moves to second. 1 away. Strike 1 to Palmer there. The 0-1 just misses inside. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch is fouled off, and he'll get another chance at it. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball, third base side. Dingus has it. Long throw, but he makes it. And there's 2 away. As the pitcher's spot comes up, they will let him bat for some reason. And a weak little ground ball. Pootstink has it. Woman covers. And that will do it. Top of the 6th coming up. Peaks 6. Undead 1. I'm a Woman will lead it off. She is locked in and fit. And 1 for 2 with a single today. And make it 2 for 3 with 2 singles. As she sends that one back into center field. She stands at first as Gerp Trindle steps up to the plate. Popped into the air. And on the warning track, Palmer makes the catch. 1 down, still a runner at first base. As Spike Dingus steps in, he's 3 for 3 with a double today. And he lets that pitch go by, a little high ball 1. Ground ball right side. Cortez has it to second for 1, to first for 2. That'll end the inning. A double play turned by the Undead infield to retire the side. We head to the bottom of the 6th. The Undead coming to the plate. Top of their order coming up to face I'm a Woman with 3 strikeouts on the game today. The first pitch to Bale is low. As is the second one. It's 2-0. Shattered his bat. He fouls that one into the seats left side. It's 2-1. Another foul ball, and the count even now at 2-2. Popped up middle of the infield. Riprock waving everybody off. And then he stands there and makes the catch. Here's Shelly Fisher with 1 away. She will bat here in the bottom of the 6th and take strike 1. The 0-1 to Fisher. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. The 0-2 is hit in the air to left field. Pretty deep. Does it have it? Yes, it does. That'll just make it over the left field fence. A home run for Fisher. Her first of the year. And it's 6-2 now as the Undead pull within 4. Wally Reynolds takes the first pitch high for ball 1. And that's fouled away. 1-1 the count now. And that is hit down the first base line. Pootstink will glove and step on the bag for out number 2. Here's Yauman Yellington. And Yellington takes ball 1. The 1-0. Up the line, left side, fair ball as that just scoots inside the bag. Passme has to cut it off over by the line. Runner does not try for second, respecting the arm of Passme in left. And there is a runner at first base. And there are 2 outs as Wilson steps in. They'll check on the runner. He's back in time. They pitch out, expecting the runner to go. He does not. The 1-1 pitch. He is low, ball 2. The 2-1 in there for a strike. Swing and a miss, another strikeout to end the inning. That's 4 on the day for I'm a Woman. We head to the top of the 7th now. Peaks will bat. They're up by 4. And Puffy takes strike 1 over the heart of the plate. And that one misses. It's 1-1. And what a catch by Bale at first base. You're going to be seeing that one on SportsCenter. A diving stop by the first baseman. Fat fuck up now. Drives one into center field. Fisher on the run makes the catch. And here's Jimmy Pootstink with 2 down in the inning. Hard hit ball right center field. This one could go. And it will. A home run for Pootstink. And it's 7-2. That's his first of the year. That'll bring up Dash Riprock. with 2 down in the inning. And he quickly falls behind 0-2 on Peichel. Off the plate away, 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. And the count runs full on Riprock. And he walked him. A 2-out walk. Riprock will stroll down to first. And Tina Pasme will stride to the batter's box. And he hits a drive to center field. Deep and gone. A 2-run homer for Tina Pasme. That is his second of the year. And it makes it 9-2. As the Peaks are starting to run away from the field here in the 7th inning. That's popped up off the batted down vote. Very shallow center field. And coming in is Fisher to make the catch. And that will take us to our 7th inning stretch.
It's a beautiful day for a ball game today.
Bottom of the 7th, leadoff batter with an 0-2 count. Facing I'm a Woman, who has 4 strikeouts today, and now she has 5. Swing and a miss on the high changeup. And that'll bring Hugecock back to the plate. And he hits a ground ball right to Dingus, who pats his mitt, throws it across, and gets the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring Dominic Palmer to the plate. And he pops the first pitch straight into the air. Pootstink waving everybody off, but they still keep running at him. And we head to the top of the 8th inning now. It'll be Woman, Trindle, and Dingus going for the Peaks and leading by 7. I'm a Woman 2 for 3 with a couple of singles today. And she takes strike 1 on the outside corner. 1-1. And she launches that ball into the air, right center field. It's going back, caught at the wall by Palmer. That one had a chance. Here's Gerp Trindle. And he hits that one right back to the mound. Peichel with a nice catch around the shoes for out number 2's Bars. Here's Spike Dingus with 2 down, nobody aboard. And his team up by 7. It's 2-0. Launched into right center field. This is going to drop on the warning track. And that's going to be a double for Dingus. A 2-out double. In the top of the 8th, Dingus stands at second as Arlo Puffy steps up to the plate. And he loops that one right at Yellington. That will retire the side. We head to the bottom of the 8th now. Undead with work to do, trailing by 7. It will be Peichel, Bale, and Fisher. We will have a pinch hitter for Peichel. Marina Herman is going to come in for her first at bat of the year. Facing I'm a Woman. The 1-0 misses. And it's 2-0. And missing with the fastball there, it's 3-0 now. And that is in there for a strike. The 3-1 is hit high in the air left field. Past me going back. He runs out of room. That bounces off the railing into the Undead bullpen. That's a home run for Herman, her first of the year. In a pinch hit appearance here in the bottom of the 8th, and it makes it a 6-run game. It's 9-3 in favor of the Peaks. And it's 1-1 on Gene Bale. That is fouled away. 1-2. Went for a pitch way out of the zone there. They'll try to get him to do it again. He does. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for a Woman. 1 away in the inning. That's her 6th of the day. And Shelly Fisher will step in and swing at nothing for strike 1. Hit hard right field. Puffy at the wall has it for out number 2. And Wally Reynolds stepping in. with 2 away, and he hits this one hard. This could go, and it will. Over the trough and into the seats. Reynolds' second home run of the year. Makes it 9-4. Two down now for Yauman Yellington. The 0-1 is a ball a little low, 1-1. Dingus with the diving stop will throw him out at first. That'll end the 8th inning. And we'll head to the 9th now. New pitcher coming in for the Undead. It'll be Pewter Platoon coming in to pitch the 9th here. He will face Fat Fuck to lead it off. And that's strike 1. Lifted into right field, pushed the other way. And that'll be a single for Fat Fuck. He stands at first with nobody out for Pootstink. Strike 1 to Jimmy. Poorly hit off the hands. Cortez makes the catch. This is going to be 2. And Dash Riprock steps in. Bases empty, 2 away. Here in the 9th, his team up by 5. And this is blasted to center field. It will only make it to the track, though, and Fisher hauls it in to retire the side. So we head to the bottom of the 9th. It all comes down to these 3 outs. The Undead trail by 5. Heart of their order coming up. They're going to start it off with Jeff Wilson, the number 5 hitter. And he will foul the first pitch off the plate. It's 0-1. Ground ball towards Pootstink. He has it. Tosses to Woman covering. And that's 1 down. Monica Cortez will step up to make her try at it. And take a strike from Woman. The 0-1 is over for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch hit in the air. Right center field. Trindle coming over. But it's Puffy who will make the catch. 2 down, and Carl Hugecock is the last hope of the Undead for keeping this game alive. And he is behind 0-1 in the count. Base hit center field. Trindle runs it in. Hugecock is at first. The game will stay alive for the moment, but there are 2 down here for Dominic Palmer. Woman starting to get a little bit tired, but if she can get one more strike, she's got this game won. Popped up. Foul territory. Pootstink is there, makes the catch, and the Peaks win 2 in a row. A road victory for the Peaks here. Peaks get 9 runs on 15 hits, no errors. For the Undead, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Your winning pitcher, I'm a Woman, goes the complete game. Strikes out 6. Gives up 3 home runs, but only 4 earned runs. 2 of those solo shots and the 1 2-run homer. Franks will get the loss, going 4 1/3 innings, giving up 2 home runs, 2 walks, and 10 hits. She strikes out 2. Riprock, Pootstink, and Dingus will be your 3 stars. Dash Riprock, of course, with the grand slam in the 5th inning that put his team on top for good. So a big road win early in the season for the Peaks as they go to 2-0.